What's up, everybody?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We chillin'.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
Is that too loud or no? We're good.
No, we're good. Welcome to the weekend.
Weekend.
It's Zelda Day.
How's your Zelda Braves?
How's Zelda Brayu?
I don't know.
Here we are in the Ice Palace.
This is my least favorite dungeon in this game. I am so bad at it. Prepare to experience what may be the longest episode in the history of Beard Bros because I always forget it no matter how well practiced I get.
So this is the Ice Palace. This is like possibly the first ice-themed dungeon in Zelda.
That's true. Yes, it is.
The next one being the Ice Cavern, which isn't really a temple or dungeon. Like, I guess it sort of is, but the one in Ocarina of Time, like, it's not like a full temple.
It's a mini one.
Yeah, it's like a mini boy.
At most.
Yeah. It's pretty much known to be the hardest one in the game, in this game. But it, like, to the point that, like, similar to how the water temple was sort of, like, fixed when they ported Ocarina of Time to 3DS.
Yeah.
When they ported this game to Game Boy Advance, they made the temple a little bit less complex.
Really?
Yeah. So,
for a completionist, I would love to play this dungeon over for our bonus episode, if possible.
In the GBA version?
In the GBA version, if you don't mind. I think that'd be a fun...
Just to see how the difference is?
Just to see how different it is.
Yeah, we could make that happen.
Let me know if you guys agree. I'd love to see that. That's just me, though.
Yeah, and, you know, write it in the promises section.
Yeah. Guys, the wiki. The wiki is the best.
Yeah, it's the Super Beard Bros wiki. Look it up and add to it and make it the most comprehensive completionist, that one video gamer, like, encyclopedia that there is.
It is amazing. I believe... forget the gentleman's name, but he's the best. We keep forgetting to reach out to him.
You guys, we did. No, I reached out to him.
Do you remember his username? He's on the forums a lot, and he's on the Reddit. I'm so bad. I feel so horrible that I suck right now.
You shouldn't feel bad. Like, this dude, though, just so you guys know...
He's a champ.
He did not start the wiki.
But he definitely became a part of it.
Yeah, he became a part of it, and he is like the only person who's updating it, really. So, you know...
If you guys ever, like, it's so cool. It's almost like, it's a virtual experience of, like, too long, don't watch kind of thing. Where it's like, oh, what did Jirard and Alex do today on the show? Well, then here you go, done. It also helps for future completionist episodes, too, when we do things. So I know when we do the Mother 3 episode, that'll be so viable.
Yeah. It's the guy in the suit. This guy in the suit is the guy's name.
This guy in the suit, that's his username.
Yeah, this guy in the suit. So, shout out to that guy in this guy in the suit.
It's true.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and his suit.
Yeah, good suit, dude.
Good suit, bro. Super suit bros.
Yeah, yucks. yucks. Okay, so, another thing we can say about this temple is that, it has the blue mail in it, which is like a pretty important item that's in a bunch of Zeldas.
Yes, it is the next upgraded, armor set for Link.
And in the Link to the Past comic, it's called the Ice Tower instead of the Ice Palace.
Interesting.
And
not quite a tower, but it makes I get it.
Yeah, and they fight something called Cold Stone.
Stone?
Yeah, and it's not Cold Stare. I think in the comic his name is Cold Stone, which is weird.
Okay.
Still has the weird, like, KH. The boss of this dungeon is called Cold Stare.
Okay, there we go. I was like, should I?
But it's like,
should I know that?
But it's cold, like, KH cold. It's weird. So those ghosts that you just passed by are called Babusu. And, their name probably comes from Japanese onomatopoeia, which means, like, so ba means, like, sudden movement, like ba. And then bu means to, like, spit out something nasty. And then su is like a whoosh. So babusu is like, you know what I mean? Just like a crappy encounter with a weird spirit. Isn't that interesting?
It absolutely is.
Yeah. But there's a lot of interesting enemies in here. The Stalfos Knight is another, like, Big enemy. He's been in a bunch of Zelda games. He's that skeleton that you were having trouble killing earlier. You had to like put a bomb on him. Not that you were having trouble, but just like he's hard to kill.
That's like what he does.
Yeah.
It's his whole, you know, function in life.
Yeah, and fun fact, in A Link to the Past, even when they're in the air, Link can still get hit by them because of the way that like stuff works in this game. Like the hitbox doesn't disappear. So think about that.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Also, those green kind of blobby things are called Zals. And they're similar to like gels and chews. Just like a slime creature.
The reason why I don't like this dungeon is because it is a bit complicated. It's like not that bad. It's just, to me, there's moments where you feel it drag on for a little too much.
This temple?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still a good temple. It's not like the water temple where it's like,
absolutely not.
It's
still a great temple.
This one's just hard.
It's just because once, there's just, you get to a point where you don't really know where to go precisely. And it's just kind of vague in that regards.
Well, but in this, like, it feels like at least you're still like searching for an answer to a puzzle. Like for me, in my opinion, the reason the water temple is so annoying in Ocarina of Time is because you can be walking around in the temple and like you can be in a situation where you can go to the right place and it cannot work because you're at the wrong water level.
Yeah.
And that is like, it's like a whole other level of confusing on top of it.
I hear you.
Which is why it's like super annoying.
Got the map. I think now we're going to be making way to getting the big key right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be the big key right here.
I think design-wise, this temple is probably the most boring.
I would agree to that.
I don't know.
In this game.
Yeah, like I will give it props.
Actually, no. I have to say the swamp dungeon's pretty boring too. In my opinion.
I like the atmosphere of the swamp dungeon though. I think for this one, like they're relying. It like almost looks like a Zelda 1 dungeon in terms of like what kind of neat looking stuff there is in here. I feel like they were relying a little bit too heavily on just like the total different color.
Yeah.
Of it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll be the question of the day. Is there like what's your like what's like a part of a what's your like least favorite part of your favorite games?
Yeah, and like it's okay if it like ruins your experience of that, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean like whether it be because it looks worse than the rest of the game or like it's a mechanic that is like terrible. Like,
yeah.
Like I really hate, for example, the driving portions of the original Mass Effect. I think they're dumb when you have to take the little range, like a little rover around.
Yeah.
I like couldn't understand why they would make that so stupid and tedious. So that's mine. What's your like least favorite part of like an excellent game?
Oh man.
I could also say the item system.
I would say Banjo-Kazooie. One of the worlds just drives me crazy. Oh, which one is it? It's not Clinker's Cavern. It's the one with the oil fields.
Uh-huh.
That one drives me nuts. Although I have to say, Banjo-Kazooie, the port on the 360 is perfect. In my eyes. I think
better than the Nintendo 64 one.
I'd say it's just as good, if not better.
Definitive.
It just everything makes sense of it. Oh no, that sucks. Oof. See if I can make it, I made it. Okay, cool.
I made it. Sweet.
I made it. Cool, thank you for watching. I'm great.
I'm psyched I made it.
I made it. I made it for you.
So silly. So, some places in this dungeon you run into these things called freezors, which are the dudes in the wall.
Yeah.
And they are only in this game and Link Between Worlds, and they're just kind of like these cool, like, wall enemies. And the only thing that you can use to destroy them is the fire rod and the Bombos medallion.
Yeah.
So, when you run into one of those, that's going to be a neat little thing to see, because it's a pretty unique enemy for Zelda.
There's one right there, actually. Yeah, here we go. So in case you guys don't know what we're doing, we are currently getting the chainmail.
Yeah, the
now we land. Now we're blue.
And those green things that we've been seeing, like, walking around.
The ducks, the platypuses.
Yeah, they're called pangators.
Pangators, as in like penguin?
Yeah, sorta. And they seem to have a lot of similarities to the kappa from Japanese folklore.
Not to be confused with the
like,
kappa
Twitch
from
face.
Twitch. Very important. And Jimmy just did the kappa face to us as as he said that.
So, yeah, they have like bald heads, they have like white feathers.
Please, for the wiki's sake, show a picture of kappa.
Kappa.
Kappa. Actually, you know, for the sake of this video, whoever's editing this,
Yeah.
show the kappa. I think people deserve to see.
Kappas all around.
Kappas for everyone.
Great. But yeah. They're a neat little penguin, pangator, like Japanese demon imp, water imp.
Okay, so this is where the dungeon always drives me crazy because it is essentially a mini puzzle at this point.
I really like how Link looks right now. I think he has a really cool color scheme.
I really like the next piece of mail we're gonna get soon. Not when I say soon, I mean in a while.
Soon, like, in the grand scheme of things, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. Sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than next year.
Okay, so essentially how we solve this dungeon is, or solve this puzzle rather, is we need to push these sides in on both. It's not both sides, it's just one side. It's that side over there. So now we have to play the rest of the dungeon and then go in a loop, and while I'm doing this I have to make sure to not essentially oh, damn it. Sorry guys. Essentially I have to not hit that switch and get back in the circular loop so that I can access that area.
So annoying.
It's very annoying because you kind of go in circles.
Because you have to.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the biggest problem with this dungeon is that you have to go in a loop. And it takes a while. Unless someone knows a speed strat, which I'm sure
Somebody definitely
someone does. And we got a key.
Oh.
Of course.
Of course.
How did you know?
I don't know why there's so many, like, evil jellyfish in this world.
Woo. Okay, so now we are getting to the loop portion. Nah, actually, no, we're not.
There's some kappas, some pangatars. Pangators.
Capitars. I think we just want to keep going up. Unless we want to go backwards? Maybe going backwards helps? I don't remember.
Dude, I have no idea. This is like very far into the game. So it's not like a part that I'm like, I'm gonna play Link to the Past and then I get to the Ice Temple.
But see, this is where I get lost right now. Like we could easily, I think I was supposed to make a left in that door. I just do not remember. I wish I did. I always this is my dungeon. This is my stuck dungeon.
Your death dungeon. Well, we'll get through it, don't worry.
I hope. You know, if I had a key to that, which I had earlier, I could easily have probably just solved this dungeon by going left and then up, and I'd be done.
I'm sure someone's pulling their hair out.
Absolutely. That's just kind of the way it is. I'm sorry, everyone at home.
We're very sorry.
Sorry for Raftina's sake. Oh, great.
We decided to rely on our own memories. Because
our own memories.
We wanted to make it feel natural and fun.
Rabbit. Bam. Smack. Pull the tongue. Get hit by the skeleton. Ignore him. Oh, twice hit.
I wonder if there's people who get hit with that, like, true self thing and, like, they turn into, like, a beast. And they, like, get more powerful.
Never even thought about it that way. Oh, hello. Let's get that Bombus on.
Kappa room.
I think we are going to go in a loop again because I did mess up. I think I was supposed to go left. Unfortunately. Oof.
We'll figure it out. We'll get through the temple.
Yeah, there we go.
NBD, no big deal.
This is not. I need to speedrun this dungeon better. I need to get better at this dungeon.
I would hardly call this a speedrun.
No, I know. I just need to get better at it. Got
it.
Yeah, because it's like it almost at this point doesn't matter because I need to. Yeah, okay. I think I know what to do now. So we're going to bomb this. Because no matter what we do, right, we're gonna have to go through this part of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just unavoidable.
Right.
And within this, we have to get to a loop, the loop-de-loop, where we're just going to have to switch the switches again, and then it's gonna make me go in one more loop.
It's not like a super like cleanly designed dungeon. If that's the case.
Yeah. So we gotta go through this part. By the way, I don't know if I've said this probably once before, but the remix of this song in A Link Between Worlds is the best.
Also, this temple is like one of the best temples in the game.
This temple?
The ice one?
In Link Between Worlds? Okay, yes.
It's so challenging.
I was gonna say, I was like, what are you, Alex, what are you... We just had a conversation about how we don't like this temple.
No, it's the Link Between Worlds one is like super challenging and like super nifty. All the solutions are there, but it's just like hard. Like I got confused, but I was like, aha, you got me.
I figured you out. I like how you went up and then down kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it was like
rad.
a very like 3D dungeon. Hilarious.
This dungeon, every time, I'm so sorry everyone at home, I know you'll hate me.
Alright, here we are, right?
Almost, yeah. If I found where the key was, I'd be in good shape, but I forgot where the last key is. Anyways. Oof. Do 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 do. No no.
This music is so like exactly what I think of when I think of Super Nintendo music.
Me too. See, okay, so now notice the block is up. It's supposed to be down, but obviously it is not. So we have to go down, hit the switch, come back all the way around one more time. And this time,
Later, man.
I think this time what the solution is that I'll need to do is to not go, unless there's a I don't think there is a key down here that I don't know about, but ooh, bunny 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 bunny. I didn't think so. Yeah. Okay, so now that it's down, we need to go back up here. Get out of town.
They're down.
Yeah, but see, this doesn't matter. So now, but see, I still have to go back around one more time. So I think the best way to do that is, ooh. Ooh-wee. Ooh. I got hit. Nah, I got hit again.
Is this really like how you're supposed to do this?
I think either that or I'm supposed to find another key and do it the other way. Because there is, I'm missing one key for one room. Let's do this.
Where did you miss a key though? I can't even like think of a place that I can.
Yeah, I mean, I might have not have killed a certain monster or something like that. I don't know. So we go up here. It forces us to use the key, which we already did. We're gonna run by everyone here. Ignore this guy. So this time we're gonna go left. If I can open the door, which I'm pretty sure I can.
Just gotta kill everybody.
Either that, there should be a switch. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, perfect. Okay, I figured it out. So now we fall down, and now we're here. We're gonna go right.
Now we're on the
and
side.
And here we are. Perfect. Okay, puzzle solved. Now I know for the future how to do that in one swoop. Okay, so now what happens? We push that down. That falls. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should try and get some little green dust right now, because I already got these. Oh. Because this fight is going to be fueled by the magic powder.
Magic powder?
The green powder. The green...
Oh, like magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the fire rod and the bomb
Yeah.
There you go. A little bit.
think for the sake of doing this, I might just go over here real quick and oh god.
Oh no.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, sirs. You are now dead. Later, men.
Ouch, later.
Oh, later, men.
No, ow, later man.
Mini question for you guys. Would you buy a later man shirt? We need to know because
dude,
we are
would
getting
you?
serious offers to do a later man
People
shirt.
are all like, "Where's my later man shirt?" So
later man shirt. Later
yeah,
man.
that's another question of the day.
Here we go.
All right, this is Cold Stare. So Cold Stare obviously is like a play on like the phrase "a cold stare."
To be not confused with Coldplay.
Yeah, this isn't actually the band Coldplay. This is actually a monster in a temple.
Coldplay was not around when this game was created.
So in this version of the game, SNES, his shell is supposed to like melt after you defeat it with a fire weapon, but instead it just disappears, and that was a glitch. And it's actually supposed to melt, and in the GBA version they fixed it. Isn't that interesting? And then what else? Oh, in Four Swords and A Link Between Worlds, there's a character called Frost Stare and Dark Stare. Dark Stare is from A Link Between Worlds, and Frost Stare is from Four Swords, and they each seem to be like another version of like whatever Cold Stare is.
Yeah.
They're not like the same species, let's say.
Also, don't be confused with Fred Astaire. That's very important
Yeah, that's
as well.
true. Also,
Yeah.
I guess.
Before we go on, Alex, we have a little dialogue to read here.
Beard, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters.
From the base.
Thank you. They say the Hilly people controlled mysterious powers, and as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of Hilly has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we sneak into Ganon's base.
And mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate of the castle.
Ganon's base, linking the worlds.
Hey, even the terminology of linking the worlds together is in this a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder in the sweet base.
I believe you can break into Ganon's base.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good. Good luck.
Good
May the way of the hero lead you to the base. Tink.
Let's get some fan art of Ganon's secret base. I want it to look as much like the base from Inception as possible.
Inception?
Yeah, or like snow base,
All right, guys. Well, I think
fortress.
I think that's it for today, folks.
Yeah, man.
But you got your questions. We're excited.
Yeah,
You know-
talk about bad parts of good games. I don't care if we've asked it before. There's been hundreds of these episodes. And
so many Wild Arms episode questions we asked.
And let us know what you think about a Later Man shirt.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Tomorrow.
Later,
Later
man.
Man.